We're going to work on some freestyle, but we're going to work on the catch of freestyle, so the front half of freestyle. So what I did want to set this up is I coach for a club team in New Jersey. I don't do a ton of drills. What I do is I work drills that mostly work catch, and we repeat them a lot. Because what I have found that helps my youth level swimmers is being able to have repetition and not having a lot of different things. So we're going to work on some sculling first, which is what I usually work on the most. So, Ollie, I'm going to have you just go out there, and I'm going to have you just do some sculling, okay? But Dave Durden left us a poll, so I will tap you on the head. I promise I won't hurt you when I want you to stop, okay? All right, you can go. All right, so basically what I'm going to look for when somebody's sculling, can I see it up there? Yes. All right, that looks good. All right. So what I'm always looking for is, are they using their full wrist and are they using it back and forth? So we have an in sweep and an out sweep. So I'm always looking for that. Okay, you can stop. So I'm always looking, are they doing that? Because you will see a lot of club swimmers, especially younger kids. I started as a 12 and under coach. They will push out. And that's what they think is sculling. So we really want to just kind of make sure that catches. So now what we're going to do is, have you ever done the windshield wiper skull? So you're going to actually put your snorkel on for this. You're gonna bend over and you're going to just skull with high elbows. All right, facing the water. Yep. So here we go. We're gonna go down. Same thing, but all right. Hold on, Ollie. So I want you to get a little bit higher up. So I want you to literally be right underneath your chest. I want your elbows almost on the top of the water. Okay. All right. Try it again. I hit my microphone. Okay, that's better, that's better. All right, stand up. Can you hear me? Okay. All right, good. All right, so again, now I'm just progressing, and he's holding the water really good. You're doing a great job. Now I got him so that when he gets under and you get that catch and you want to pop that elbow, that is that sculling motion there for that. Now I'm going to have you just do a little bit of a hinge drill. So basically what I want you to do, and you can leave your snorkel on, is you can be both arms. You're going to bring one arm, keep that elbow just like we did, and then come back up. So this is that perfect part of that catch. So I just want you to go alternate, do like 3 on each arm. All right? So again, now I'm going to just try to get him to hinge. Tell me that. You can kick. Kick, kick, kick. All right, stop. All right, so what I want you to do, so I don't know if you saw that, so let's look back. Can you bring it back to, so when I want you to hinge, I want you to think about right here, not here. So if you see how your arm is right underneath almost, you want me to slow it down? You think it's good? But you can kick during this one. So I want you to try to really just hinge right here, okay? All right, let's try it again. Because that's where your most power is going to be. Yes, better. There you go. Better. Better. All right. All right, you can stop. All right. Excellent. All right. Now, we're going to do it with the Dorito board. So we're going to add a step. So your most power is going to be when you can get here, rotate, catch, and then pull through. All right? So you're going to hold this board, both arms up, leave your snorkel on, and you're going to pull through, just finish recovery, slide the board to top. Okay? So think about, what you want to think about is the tip of the board is facing the bottom of the board. Elbows are staying high. All right. No, do like 3 strokes. And let me see what you have. Okay, so I like to use this Dorito board, as I call it. There, that one was perfect. We'll put it down and around. Okay, good, stop. All right, so the board I gave him, I like to use for both 12 and unders, and I use them for the older kids. So the board, basically what I instructed him is it gives them more of a visual. They want to get this nose pointed right down, all right? Because that catch, you want to get here, and then you want to pop that elbow and get and pull. And this gives you a lot more space, right? So now what I want you to try to do is do the same thing, but without holding this. Because if you turn any of your hand, this board's going to fly right out, okay? And slide it. Yep, get reset. Use your kickers. Kick, kick, kick. So here we go. Push down, and then bring it right across the top. Reset. Push down. Good. Do another one. Push down and around. Very good. All right, so switch. I want you to do your other arm. Ooh, you're going to be brave. You're not going to do it with the strap. No, yeah, I don't care. You can do it without the strap. Do 3 and get comfortable first. All right, here we go. All right, now that's 2 straight arm. Better. Oh, this is our weaker arm. All right, that's your weaker arm. That's your weaker arm. Yeah. So can we show him what he's doing? So on your other arm, what you don't want to do either is you don't want to go straight arm, especially since you swim 200 and 500. I don't even teach straight arm for 1500, so that's going to put a lot of pressure on your shoulder. So, we got to go to the, that's the arm that was, okay, there you go, that arm. Yeah, so see how you're straight? So I want you to do that 3 more times with that other arm, and I want you to think about, again, planing him down at the bottom of the pool, keeping that elbow high and pull it right through, okay? Finish all the way through. All right, so I don't know if any of you were here when Dave was here. That was better, that's better, there you go. And through, there you go. Do one more. Wind it down and push, there you go. All right, so turn it around. Let's see if you can keep it on your hand. That's the test. All right, here we go. So push that board down, that same movement, and follow through. There you go. There you go. You got it.
Oh, yeah.
Push down and through. Good. Go a little wider. You're getting yourself a little, that's okay. You're getting yourself just get a little out here, a little bit more. You're getting too here. So then you're losing the board. One more. There you go. All right, good. All right, so if any of you were here today when Dave was doing here, he was doing a lot of catch drills also. So the other thing as club coaches is I always feel my job is to get those kids to the next level, and then the drills get more advanced. So most of my sprint freestylers had something to do with catch. So for any of you that don't know, I am Jack Alexi's club coach. So I'm going to do a drill that I used to do with Jack, because Jack did a lot of the similar things that he did when he was his age, and he wouldn't extend, and so a lot of his stroke would come under the water. So we've just prepped him and do a lot of this kind of prep work, but now what you're going to do, Ollie, is you're going to hold the kickboard like this. And you know that hinge we just did, right? You're going to go 1, 2, and then on 3, take a full stroke, okay? So this is combining the Dorito board and the hinge drill. So I want you to hinge so that you get that elbow nice and high, okay? Just pulse 2, hinge 2, and then take a stroke. And try to keep that buoy the whole time going next to your body, okay? All right. All right, here we go. Ready? Go, pulse. Now pull. Good. You can swing, the buoy you can swing around. All right, so let's try it on your other arm. That one looked good. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Now go all the way through. There you go. Because I think one of the things that you have an issue too with was finishing the stroke. Yeah, so this is going to help that, because the buoy, you're not going to be able to stop short, right? You got to finish that through. Let's flip it. Let's do just 2 more, and then I think we're close to being done. But I want to see your full stroke after this. Yeah. So let's do one more on your right, because I'm going to watch it up here. All right, when you're ready. So what I'm looking for is see that nice vertical, high elbow, and then keeping that through the whole pole is what I'm looking for. All right, do the other arm. This one's a little harder for him because it's his weaker arm. And then pull all the way through. Good. All right, so let's take off our snorkel. let's put our buoy up and let's, why don't you swim? I gotta figure out how to do this. Why don't we'll go at like 140 interval. All right, so I want you to do like 20 strokes or so. That's fine. All right, here, when you're ready, go. Oh, wait, stop. One thing I want you to correct, because we did that. You're here. Don't want to cross that line, right? So I want you to get a little bit wider. So think about when you had the Dorito board and we were doing this, that's the position I want you at, okay? All right, so is that speed good? Okay, all right, here we go. A little wider, there you go. Better, there. Good. Now he's finishing his stroke. Very good. Oop, right got slipped. There you go. Push it all the way through. Good. Very good. All right. So you can practice that finishing through. So when you started swimming full, which is what happens when we get swimming, it's easy to do it in an element like this where it's just, coaches can all tell you that, when we're just doing it like small things, but when you're swimming laps, really thinking about that pole buoy and really pushing through that, okay? All right, great job. You're welcome.